Hello YouTube, this is Dustin Husky again, and I have get to know my original character, 1 like for every answer, and it seems we have 50 questions, but I'm only going to do it in a two-parter of either 20 or 25 each. Can't math right now. So, let's begin. What's their favorite beverage, alcoholic or non-alcoholic drink? And you know what? I'm French by nature, and I absolutely love tea. Grew up drinking tea since I was 5, 6, 7. As long as I ever remembered, I was always drinking tea. So, and you know what? I do love my beer. I do love my wine. Water is a neutral thing, but I do enjoy drinking water because I know it's healthy. I try to stay away from soda when I can, but sometimes there's a small period where I tend to drink more soda than usual, but most cases I don't buy soda. I don't drink soda often. I do enjoy coffee, but believe it or not, my favorite drink of choice, if it was an option, it'd be either hot or cold tea. Well, at this point, it'd be iced tea and then just ordinary hot tea. What's their favorite flavor? Spicy, sweet, sour? Well, I do like my sweet. I'm not a fan so much of sour so much, but I guess it depends on my mood, but not so much sour. Spicy, I enjoy spicy foods. Yeah, it literally kicks me in the mouth and kicks me in the ass later, but you know what? I enjoy it, so. What's their favorite food? Oh my god. Well, I might be French, but I tend to enjoy Mexican and Chinese food. And then probably after that, it'd be like French and German and Polish and Italian. Can I have 5 favorite foods? I'm just going to go with that. All those tend to be my favorite, tend to be my go-to. I enjoy them. It's just hard enough to pick a favorite because they're all so good. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, snacks. Which do I look forward to the most? I'm not a snacker. I don't like snacking because you know what? I don't feel fully full. I'd rather eat 3 meals a day. 2 if I'm pressed for time. I gotta say I enjoy dinner because it's more relaxing. Lunch, I think of work. Breakfast, I only make breakfast on the weekends. So, in that sense, I enjoy dinner only for the sole fact that I can relax. I can sit down, relax, take my time. I don't have to worry about it. I'm obviously not a chef, but I like to think of myself as a good, adequate cook. I can make food to a good degree that it's still tasty and not total slop. Yeah, I like to think that I can make some really good tasty food, and anytime that I make food, I always seem to enjoy it. That's quite tasty. So dinner. Do they have a food or flavor they absolutely hate? Celery. There is a personal war between me and celery right now, and I like to think I'm winning, but the idea crunch taste of celery in my mind just absolutely hate celery. So much so, I used to hate spinach. And you know what? I figured the enemy of my enemy would be my friend, so I decided to team up with spinach because, hey, iron. Hey, at least I'm thinking about health, too. So you know what? Yeah. Spinach. Celery and its ally, kale. Yeah. Forever conflict. Sorry about that. DaHusky interrupted me again. So, Can they tolerate spicy food? I love spicy food. What is their favorite animal? Hoosk. Hoosk is my favorite animal. Because they're amazing. And cute and handsome. And so fluffy, and they swirl. And very aerodynamic Hoosk faces while zooming. What do they wear to bed? He's a Hoosk. He's naked. He is all floof. He is all warm. But he does swirl a bit in bed, like Hoosk burrito. What position do they like to sleep in? Well, really, now, me personally, I toss and turn in bed because of my bad back. Not genetics, just bad car accident 10 years ago. Really fucked up my back. So what I like to think of Dustin, this is where things change, is I think he'd be more physically, not healthy, physically stronger in his spine than I am. Not to say that I'm a weakling. I'm chucking 80-pound wire spools at work, so I'm not that weak, but I have my limitations compared to the normal spine. But in what way do they like to sleep? You know what? I think any way that a Hoosk wants. If he wants to sleep on his left side, his right side, his back, his front, he can swirl. He can swirl on other people. There we go. Are they a morning person or a night owl? Oh, I'm a morning person when it comes to work, but when I hang out, I don't mind being a night owl. Are they a heavy sleeper or do they wake up easily? Both. If I like to think that Dustin is me and I am Dustin. When I'm sleeping, I sleep like a rock, but any nudge or any sound, and it could probably wake me up. And piss me off, too. I have a hard time falling asleep, but once I'm asleep, absolutely amazing sleeping swirl. It's a rainy day. What will they do cooped up inside all day? I'll either watch YouTube videos, I'll either read a book. I absolutely love books. If you ever come over someday, you'll see my big giant library of shit because I enjoy reading books. Playing games, not just video games because I don't really have a gaming console. Board games, card games, just something to keep myself entertained. I definitely find ways to keep myself entertained when I can't do anything outside, which I live in Wisconsin, so to me, in this question, it's a snowy day, it's a cold day, it's a Wisconsin winter. What will they do inside? Everything, because that's all that you rather want to do is anything inside and not outside. What do they have a favorite scent or smell? I mean, a good day's worth of musk is a really nice smell. But also, too, I enjoy soap smell because you know what? Sometimes there are days where you just want to huff into a day's worth of musk, and then some days you just want to sniff, like, really nice soaps. Or like a shampoo. I'm very vanilla when it comes to smells. What do they smell like? Do they wear perfume or cologne? I am a Hoosk, and Hoosks do not smell of anything. I mean, unlike most dogs, they have wet dog smell. I have seen at least a good couple dozen Hoosks, and been inside house with said Hoosks, and they've never actually smelled like dog. Like wet dog, I've never ever smelt a Hoosk that had the smell of wet dog. Same with Samoyeds. I have never seen a Samoyed smell like a wet dog. Just smells like nothing. So in this case, this Hoosk does not smell like anything at all. I am neutral smell. Unless you're another type of doggo and then you just smell like wet dog. I'm just neutral Hoosk smell. Baths or showers? Showers. I used to take baths when I was younger, then I discovered showers and haven't looked back. How good are they at cooking? I like to think of myself as an adequate cook. I am not a genius. I like to experiment, but in the last 8 years, I've learned how to cook for myself. And you know what? I enjoy it. And I can make some really tasty stuff. And I definitely make more than enough to last me till, the next few days. So when I do cook, it's like, are you going to really eat all this stuff? I'm like, no, you're going to eat a small amount, and I'll have enough that I have made that will last me almost an entire week. Because sometimes I don't have enough time to do dishes when I get tired. So I would rather make enough food to last me a long-ass while, so I don't have to keep constantly making food. Then I have enough of my afternoon to myself. That's just the way to go. Or at least the way how I've devised it, because give me a big enough pot and I will make as much food that I ever need to. And it's going to last me a long while, so. What's their favorite time of year and why? I like spring and summer. I live in Wisconsin. I love living here. It's not to say I hate winter. It's not to say that I hate fall. I don't mind the cold. I'm just usually inside. I hate driving in the snow. I don't mind snow. If I have to shovel snow, sure. That's just part of living here. But I absolutely hate driving in snow and ice. It's just dangerous. I'd rather not do it. Or just rather not have it snow. But can't fight weather. But I absolutely love summer and spring because it's the best time of year. You get to go out. I like being outside. And I like being with friends. So you can have friends over while it's cold. So, there's still that. But I like doing stuff outside. So, there we go. Do they have a favorite holiday? I'm not actually into holidays so much. I don't know, maybe when I get older, I might maybe look at certain holidays differently, but honestly, right now, I've got a neutral opinion on all holidays. Yeah, there's Thanksgiving and there's Christmas because you get food. I do enjoy the food and the company of family and friends aspect of it. Yes, I can, yeah. I don't have enough energy to decorate. I don't have enough energy to put up a tree. If anything, if I put enough energy into a Christmas tree, the tree is going up. The ornaments, the lights and whatnot, probably not. I just don't have enough energy to carry myself through because when you throw 80-pound spools a day, every hour, you don't have enough physical energy to do shit. My mom does. She works in an office. So she has as much energy as anyone else should. She can decorate the tree. But me, I work in heavy manual labor. Frankly, I just don't decorate. I don't get too hyped with holidays because I get so tired that I don't really think what's going on. Birthdays are fun, though. Do they prefer buying or receiving gifts? Honestly, give me $20, $30, either cash or on a check, and I'll be fine. Unless you know me well enough to where you give me something, that's okay too. Although recently, over the last few years, I tend to give people a card. I tend to wish them happy birthday. But recently I've been buying a few small things. I don't buy huge things to people, but small things. Me? You don't have to give me anything. It's not really necessary, although money's not so bad. But really, it's the company of friends and family is what I really value the most. Yes, going back to my money is very evil argument. And stuff. I have a good number of stuff. I don't really need more stuff anyway. If you give me a book and it's something I really like, oh, game on. I would rather have books than anything else. Yeah. You know what? Make a Hoosk happy. Give me a book. And if you're having a birthday, I'll throw money in, because it's better just to give people money to do what they want with it. I think that's more fair. How tall are they, and how do they feel about their height? Well, honestly, I don't mind my height. The tallest I've ever been was 5'9". That was at the time of my accident. After my accident, I shrank 2 inches. Just my spine's like it. I can change my height, not at will. Let's just say that. There's some days where I'm in real pain. I'm 5'7". That's when I know I'm at my shortest. Is 5'7". Is when I have a lot of back pain because my discs compress against each other. Then there are really great days where I don't feel any pain at all. So I might be 5'9", if I get that height. But most cases I tend to be 5'8". Is when I'm neutral, when I take care of my back and all is well. But yeah, that's a quite complicated question, because I have 3 different heights at 3 different times, or at any given time. So, yeah. Although, that's me personally. Dustin, I think he would probably be the same height, except, of course, with no back issues. His height would probably be constant, so he would still probably be 5'9", maybe even 5'10". Really? I don't think of myself as being short, nor do I find myself to be tall. I'm in a happy medium. Doesn't bother me one bit. So, yeah. Height. And I think I'm going to call it quits for this video. And just call this part 1, and then part 2 we'll finish off the rest of these questions. So, until next time, take care. Hope you learned something new, and more will come. Thanks, guys.